A Lincoln city leader accused of hurling insults and even hitting one of his constituents at a local debate, and it's all caught on camera. Now city leaders are asking him to resign, but he refuses, saying they're not listening to his side of the story. So what is his side? Let's
find out. CBS 13's Marley Ginter is live in Lincoln getting answers. She talked with him and the man he's accused of hitting. Marley.
That's right, Tony and Elizabeth, and he's accusing Lincoln City Councilman Bill Lauritsen of being a bully, and that this time he went too far, and it's all on video. But Lauritsen tells me that the video doesn't show the whole story. As candidates for U.S. Congress squared off at William Jessup University, the ones who really butted heads were in the audience.
That's when he smashed me.
You want to be insulted? I want to be insulted. He assaulted me.
So that's when he hit me.
Longtime local businessman Matthew Oliver started this Facebook Live at the event, but didn't see this coming.
You want to be insulted? I want to be insulted. He assaulted me.
Oliver says while asking questions to various local politicians, Lincoln City Councilman William Lauritsen started harassing him until things escalated, even turned violent.
It wasn't until he took my phone that I realized this guy is completely and clearly out of line, and I need to get my phone back. I need to get out of here.
Well, were you trying to get him to that point?
I think what I was trying to do is be able to ask him real questions to get real responses.
It was recording him, and he hit me in the nose with it.
Lauritsen paints a different picture, saying Oliver was the one being aggressive, and all he regrets is not walking away sooner.
He got really onto me. Okay, he started pushing me and everything like that, and he's got his phone at me. So you're not really seeing what he's doing. You're just seeing, seeing me.
Lincoln Mayor Holly Andriotta now pushing for Lauritsen to resign.
Matthew Oliver is not an elected official. Bill Lauritsen is. He chose to run for council, and so we hold ourselves to a higher accountability. There's responsibility when you hold office, and all he had to do was walk away.
Be real with me. Do you push the envelope?
No, I don't push the envelope. That's basically two things, okay?
But calling Mr. Oliver an idiot.
Well, he was acting as the way he.
Is that appropriate though to
no,
talk
it's not. It's not appropriate. But it's what happens when two guys get together. Start arguing.
Showing the world who he is needed to be done. I believe that he revealed in his own accord, in his own way, his true character and his true nature.
Now, as for his seat, Lauritsen tells me he refuses to resign. The mayor says that she can't remove him. The city council can't do that, but voters could do a recall. But they are looking into censuring him, banning him from any committee, and then also having him not allowed to go to any city-paid events.